Hey guys, howdy. This is Chris from Texas, and as I promised, today I got my very special box here. And as you can see here, it's upside down. It says Hoover Hives. So I got my 10 frame hive, and I'm gonna be doing a unboxing for you guys so that you can see how it looks like. Okay. As I open it, you can see one nail is out because it was in the UPS box. And in a bigger box before this box, I found the Queen Excluder and a congratulations from them with a coupon code that I can use on their website. And as we open the box, we can see the shiny parts here, which tells me this is the top cover of a little bit of damage, nothing too bad here. And this is how it looks from the inside. It's very shiny, and the reason why it's shiny like that is because it's covered by wax as advertised, so it doesn't need painting. So it has natural wax, which is good for the bees. I'll put that on the side right here. As we open the box more, we kind of find the top cover, which if you've seen other videos, you can tell this is the top cover, this is the outside, and this is the inside. Obviously, this guy is unassembled. So this is one side of the boxes. I don't know yet if this is the deep box or the medium or the super. Also, it looks a little bit shiny. It has Hoover hives on it with a bee and the handle. Obviously, I gotta put it on. After I put it on, I'll come back and show you the whole thing assembled. But for now, this is what this side of the box is. Another side of the box, another one, and another one. As we dig more into, I believe this is the opening that goes onto the cover that I just showed you in case you wanna put feeding or close it or whatnot. Now, if you come here and take a look inside the box, how it comes assembled, after I remove the sides of the boxes, these are the elongated side of the boxes. As you can see, this is the big one for the brood, and this is for the super. This is a 10 frame, and I believe it's 3 levels, so one deep, one medium, and one super. And as you can notice, the difference between a super and the other one is smaller. I'll put those aside so we can see if there's a third size that I am expecting. Again, those are just the same like the other ones. And then we get this, and now we have a special side for the supers, I believe, because it's a small one with a handle. And this is the other side of it as well. Wood looks okay. I think after usage this wax will go over, and it do need to be painted again, but I don't think it needs to be painted now, as you can feel the wax on the hand, and in some places it's very shiny. So it's really good quality material. It smells good and natural. I like it so far. Those of course are the sides of the frames, where the frames are or needs to be handled. And we have 2 of these guys and 2 of these guys, obviously long side and the top side. A full bag of nails for working on all of these parts, so I'll show you once it's assembled. And then another bunch of these, and we get it into one piece. Again, this is for the frames, like I said, and this is a 10 frame with 3 levels, so I'm expecting 30 full frames in here. And again, sides for the big one. I count 5 and 5, so 10 of those. I have no clue how much are those. This is probably the base. This is where the base of this goes. So this goes on the ground or whatever you want, how high you want your hive to be. So this is the base of the base that everything sits on, I believe. More stuff for the frames. This is the opening reducer. So in the summer your opening will be like that, and when you winterize your hive, you flip it, and then the opening is that small, because once it's cold you need to winterize your hive. So one of the first things that you do is you flip this so that the opening is that small, versus in the summer you open it from here and it's a bigger opening for more bees to come in and out of that hive, and basically, you know, work their magic. Where in the winter you don't want them all out, you just want a little bit for ventilation. When they want to go out and in, it's a smaller piece for winter. Again, more pieces for the frames. Some are small for the honey, some are medium for the brood, some are big for the brood boxes. Here we have the material, and you can tell it is really dipped in a pool of real wax as advertised. And if you come and do a close-up on it, I mean, I feel it on my hand. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but there's a lot of real wax in here, and the base here shows, you know, where these bees need to start, and those are basically how you make your whatever you put in between the frames for the brood. And I have some here the same size, so I believe those are about 30 of them should be. No, those are 20, because those are the brood boxes, the medium and the deep. And then I have some for the honey. Right here, you can tell this is for the super because it's not as wide as the black one. So 10 of those, probably those are for the honey. And I do have another bag of nails, which are different color, smaller in size and smaller in length. I believe those are for the frames and those are for the boxes. There's a paper here for the frame assembly, final assembly, packaging checklist to see if something is missed, how the hive will be worked on, or, you know, put together. It tells you what comes in the box and kind of small images on how to assemble it. I think the assembly would be very easy, just putting it together, and with a small hammer just putting the nails together, and boom, you're done. You know, it's really easy. I think this is the Queen Excluder. It's the plastic version. That's about it. I have one more nail here that came from the first bag. That's about it. Pretty much. I will go and assemble this and then come back to you guys and show you the fully assembled one and the space I prepared for it in my backyard. Thank you. I'll catch you later.